That's why I'm saying, why I'm telling you the tsunami is here. The battery sizes we quote change from 1 megawatt hour to maximum 5 megawatt hour to now on a regular basis 5 megawatt hour, 25 megawatt hour, and there's already RFQs coming in for 28 of close to 100 megawatt hour. So these are becoming massive batteries.
Yeah, explain I think that this is very interesting. And firstly, congratulations, getting this kind of tsunami as being just instead of lapping at the kiddie pool here, we're going to have a little bit. That's good. That's really, good. And I think it's good, like you said, part of the solution overall, whatever the analogy, maybe my shotgun analogy wasn't necessarily the most eloquent, but I agree. Tell us a little bit, and I think the audience would love to hear this, about the different sizes and the application. When you talk about 1 to 5 megawatts, is it kilowatts or megawatts? Yeah,
megawatt hour.
When you talk about that, what is that application, and what is it telling you when companies are asking for 25, now 28? What are they looking to move? Like, what is the difference? Are we talking small intercoastal ferries now up to full-blown ships? What are we thinking about here?
So let me first say, just to let people understand the size, 1 megawatt hour is roughly 15 Teslas, the same equivalent as 15 Teslas, so 1 megawatt hour. I give you a feel for the size of these beasts, right? They are big. So if you look at the 1 megawatt hour to 5 megawatt hour, this is the stuff that you would go across the fjords with in Norway, or across a small strait. This is a ferry running back and forth. The bigger batteries are for larger ferries. If you start getting ferries between Britain and the mainland, those guys are getting to the 12, 15 megawatt hour. And then you get the really big monsters that runs overnight, and they are starting to get to the 80, 90, 100 megawatt hour.
And those would be the ones like, let's say, from parts of Europe to North Africa, right? Like I think there's.
Well, yes, that would probably, it's getting a little bit far. When we look at the battery, typically, we are looking at a distance of a few hundred nautical miles. So batteries for short sea shipping. This is usually, I don't want to go into too much what the different uses are, but the big deal is that the biggest advantage a battery brings is you do not need a UPS. You don't need spinning reserve. So usually you have to have a generator at idles just in case your main generator fail. In this case, the battery takes that burden. And then on top of that, you do load leveling where you mostly when you do longer distances, where you can use your fuel very efficiently. So you do not waste the fuel. The diesel generator can run at its most efficient point.